want to welcome everybody to the live YouTube stream. Scott Bedrowski with you at the Gordon-Rushville Volleyball Invite as the Lady Mustangs warm up right now for their what was supposed to be a 1 p.m. match up with Crawford. You know how the tournament goes. It's actually pretty darn close to being on schedule. Hard to complain at 1:20. But the Mustangs will be taking on the Rams. The Rams, a new opponent for the Mustangs this year. Of course, not new to a lot of our viewers, and we see Crawford in basketball and volleyball. Crawford entered the tournament today at 3-2. They have gone 1-1 today, now with a 4-3 record taking on the Mustangs. Let me give you a little rundown of what's happened already today here at Gordon-Rushville High School. 1 second here, checking on a few things. Looks like we got a few people tuning in. Okay, today, first game, Hay Springs defeated this Crawford Ram team. Hay Springs, our friends in Sheridan County there, defeated Crawford 2-1. Then Gordon-Rushville took on Hemingford, and the Lady Mustangs took care of Hemingford. At 10 o'clock, it was Kimball and Crawford yet again, the Crawford Rams in action. Crawford this time victorious over the Longhorns from Kimball, 2-0. The 11 o'clock game was the Sheridan County Showdown, and unfortunately I was at the real job. I wasn't able to broadcast that. Gordon-Rushville beat Hay Springs 2-0 in that match. And then to the game that I was just watching, Kimball beat Hemingford 2-0. So we're now on to the 1 o'clock game, game number 6, which is Gordon-Rushville versus Crawford. Of course, last time we met here Thursday night, seems like a while ago, but it was only 2 days ago. The Mustangs took down the Bayard Tigers and pushed their record to 3-3. With 2 wins this morning over Hemingford and Hay Springs, the Mustangs are now 5-3, looking for that 6th win of the year against the Crawford Rams. Just so you know, and I'll talk about it as we go here, the Mustangs play now at 1 o'clock. They play again at 3 o'clock against Kimball. In between there, Hay Springs is taking on Hemingford. So I'm going to stay on the air and broadcast the Hay Springs-Hemingford game. I don't always get over to Hay Springs, but of course we're the Sheridan County Journal-Star. So in our county with us are the Hawks. So I will broadcast that game. That'll be game number 7, and then we'll do game number 8 for Gordon-Rushville versus Kimball. And that'll conclude our broadcast. So we got 3 volleyball matches here, 2 of them with the Mustangs and 1 with the Hawks from Hay Springs. So if you're tuning in, thanks for tuning in. It looks like I've got a few people in here now. More people catching on for a little afternoon volleyball. But we'll come back with action right after this. About 3 minutes away from first serve. We'll watch a couple commercials here while they play the music and back for some volleyball action.
We think you would really shine in the AFLAC program.
AFLAC? Coach Saban, we have health insurance.
Did health insurance pay for everything?
No. We still have bills.
AFLAC gives you money directly to help with those.
AFLAC?
And your deductibles, knee brace, whatever you choose.
AFLAC sounds like a winner.
We try.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at aflac.com.
You don't have an off season. Neither do we.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success.
When the field is your office, you never get tired of going to work. Cut, rake, bale, repeat. New Holland offers the power and versatility to get through the day. From small squares to large squares and everything in between, New Holland has you covered. Visit your local dealer today to find out more. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First serve upcoming. Sorry for that clunky transition there. They started playing music, and I can't have that on my broadcast, so I had to quick get over to a commercial. They weren't playing any music. I thought I could actually have a little pregame, but they slipped that in on me, and so we had to go to a commercial there. But big thanks to our partner sponsors. You saw all 4 of them. They're going to be sponsoring this broadcast today, along with a whole list of other sponsors, our Reed sponsors, who are supporting the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs, and today the Hayspring Hawks volleyball team. If you were with us yesterday, the Gordon-Rushville Mustang football team fell to Mitchell 56-0. Mike Kreitman and I had that broadcast. Of course, the day before we had these ladies against Bayard, which the ladies picked up the win. As the teams will say hi, social distance style, and the officials will take their posts. And here we go with Reagan Schultz on the left side of your screen here. She's going to lead it off. The sophomore. Of course, this is in tandem with Haysprings High School. There's a JV tournament in Haysprings. So if you look at the Mustangs bench, you see Grover, Johnson, Peterson, and Brenna Haig, but not the normal amount of young ladies on the bench for the Mustangs, as they're all over at Haysprings. I believe Coach Lovell coaches the JV squad over in Haysprings, so they're playing a tournament over there. So a lot of volleyball going on here in Sheridan County. And Schultz with the first serve. It'll be an ace for Reagan Schultz. What a good way to start it off for the Mustangs, as Schultz will run it back. That time covered by the Rams. They'll set it up here for the hit. It's dug out by Bree Lovell. Lovell will bump it over to Schultz. In the middle to McKinney, but dug out nicely by the Rams. Schultz with the set. Lovell with the tip and down. Key Lovell picks up the kill. Mustangs take a 2-0 lead here early on in the first set. Schultz a little more mustard on that one, but the Rams are there to cover. Miss hit there by 14. There it is. That is Natalie Berry. I thought I recognized Natalie. Natalie, number 14 for the Rams, with the miss hit there on the kill attempt. So 3-0 now for the Mustangs. The set will go out to Berry. Berry will have to push it across. Schultz is waiting for it. Lovell, Key Lovell pushes it across quickly. Lovell with 2 kills already. 4-0 Mustangs here. If you remember last Thursday night, the Mustangs found themselves down 10 to start off the first set. 10-0. The Bayard Tigers had the girls down, and they came all the way back to win set 1 and then went on to take the match in straight sets 3-0. So Mustangs starting hot here, though. Back row hit dug out by Maddie Moore nicely. Schultz will set over to Bramer. Bramer winds up, and it's just inside the line. Jayla Bramer measured it up perfectly and stuck it inside the line for a Mustang point. 5-0 now. As Schultz at the service line, her little run here continues for Reagan, the sophomore. Here we go. And that one is out of bounds, so Crawford will get their first point. Berry will serve. Schultz will set. Lovell winds up. Berry with the dig, but off the rafters and down. The old home field advantage there, as Berry dug it, but it hit the rafters, went a little too high. So give Lovell another kill. That's 3 for Key. I should clarify that. Key Lovell has 3. Good serve by Lovell. Nice dig by Berry, though. Outstanding job. Big swing on the left side there. That's number 9, Haley Rudloff. Rudloff, the 5'7" senior, Got a good hit on that one. Sent it right down the line into the corner and inside the line for a point. Moore is there to handle the serve easily. McKimmey with the tip, but covered in the back row. The libero with a little bump. Rudloff will let it fly again. Moore is ready this time. Gets that one. Mustangs will send a free ball back over, though, as they're unable to get the attack set up. Tip coming in down. That's number 40. I believe it's number 40. Oh, there she is. Hannah Lemon. See, Crawford has their roster not in numerical order, and that messes with me. I've got a very simple mind. Bramer's going to have to tip it. Back row to Barry. Barry digs it out. A couple of Lady Rams run into each other. Bramer into the back corner, but long. Jayla misshot it. Point Crawford now. Crawford all the way back within 2, 6-4. Usually rosters are in numeric order. That's kind of how I am used to them. When I'm looking at an opponent's roster, it helps. Bramer down, or hit hard, but dug out by Barry. Schultz will try and tip it, but it comes back right to Bree Lovell, and Bree Lovell will finish the point for the Mustangs. Bree and Key with 4 kills between the sisters, leading the offense for the Mustangs. Oop. And they're going to call that an ace. Give McKimmey the ace, the sophomore. Key level, waiting for that one. Bramer's going to wind up and hit it, and down, Jayla Bramer, the hard-hitting senior, with another outstanding kill into the back row. So McKimmey still serving. It's like a good block there by the Mustangs, but the Rams get it back. Schultz is going to send it back corner. Dug out by Crawford. Into the net that time and down. I don't know if it was a block or if it was 4 hits. I believe it was. Never got over the net, but the Mustangs were there to cover it. Point either way, whether they blocked it or not. 10-4 now. Mustangs looking for that 6th win of the year. Crawford trying to stop them from getting there. Lovell will set in the middle to Moore. Moore with a little bump and roll, but covered nicely by Crawford. Another tip coming over. Neither team really in rhythm, but Bramer's going to give it a shot. That time, Jayla missed. So Crawford gets the point on the miss hit by Bramer. Moore rolls it over. Crawford covers. Rudloff winds up, and it never got over the net. Rudloff hit it into the net. Hadley really winds up. She really hits the ball hard. When she gets the clearance and the angle, it's tough to stop her. Bramer, nice hard serve dug out nicely by Barry. Bramer's there to dig that one. Lovell's going to set. Schultz with the nice hit, but dug out by Barry again. Little free ball coming across for Crawford. Barry sets it up. The set and the light hit. Bramer's there to dig this time. Bree is going to set. Maddie Moore to the back corner, dug out nicely by the libero. Free ball again for the Mustangs. A good volley going right here. Maddie Moore, a little bit of a kind of a crazy hit there. Rudloff down the line, but out of bounds. Point for the Mustangs. So the Mustangs win the long volley. Rudloff had the hit, but just didn't get it. Big shout out there to Dally Anders. Anders, the libero from Crawford, was all over the court on that one. Rudloff into the net again. 13-5 now. Coach Johnson's going to take a timeout here. 13-5, Mustangs up in the first set. Bagan Propane is your local and family-owned propane supplier. They are proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and our area youth. Contact Bagan Propane at 360-3579 with any questions you have about how they can help with your propane needs. Grocery Mart, your locally owned hometown grocery store, is proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustang volleyball team. Stop down today to pick up all your grocery needs, including fresh meats and produce. Grocery Mart is open 7 days a week at 228 North Main Street in Gordon. The First National Bank of Gordon is a proud Main Street lender, celebrating over 125 years of service and commitment to our community. With all decisions being made locally, stop in for all your residential, commercial, and ag loan needs. Go Mustangs. Stop into True Value of Gordon to save big at the stock up sale. Get your grill on with deals on Weber grills and all your other outdoor essentials. Drop by and see Buck and the gang at 217 North Main Street in Gordon. All right, timeout over. The Rams are coached by Wasey Johnson. Johnson had a little timeout there, settle the troops down. Bramer sends one to the libero, Anders. Anders will send it across on a free ball. Lovell, this time Bramer's going to set. Jayla too close to the net, and Schultz had to go into the net to get it across, so that'll be a violation point. Crawford. Mustangs using a combination. I know that Schultz and Bramer are kind of the primary setters, but Bree Lovell has done a little bit of setting today. We've seen her do a little bit of that. A little jump serve coming. Brenna Hegg checks in. Maddie Moore with the quick hit, and off the block. Give Moore the kill. Well-designed play there by the Lady Mustangs. That quick hit in the middle is a good one when they can execute it. Lovell with a nice serve, but dug out by Anders. Wind up tipped at the net. Schultz is going to set Lovell. Key Lovell this time. Down. Key Lovell having herself a first set now with 4 kills. Mustangs up 15-6 on Crawford. Barry will let it fly, but that one goes wide. (16-6) now. Bramer, quick set to Maddie Moore. Maddie Moore down. The Mustangs got that working for them right now. Boy, that's something they've been. It really hasn't been there all year, at least in the matches I've watched. They've tried it several times, but the timing is so imperative on that middle hit, that quick hit. Bramer and Moore really doing a good job right now of that. Key Lovell this time, dug out nicely by the Rams. Anders will send it across. Brenna Hegg steps up. Reagan Schultz, and down, the sophomore. Sticks it in the middle. Point for the Mustangs as the lead grows by 12 now, 18-6 in the first set. Bree Lovell just sending out darts off the service line. Crawford digs it out though. Key short set, had to bump it across. Barry's going to tip right to Bramer. Moore with the quick hit again. Tough. Oh, good job by the Rams there to save that one. Bree Lovell will bump up to Bramer. Bramer with the back set. Schultz dug out by Anders. Anders sends the jump across and down. Nice play there from Dally Anders, the 5'5" junior. That'll send back Hannah Wasserberger. Wasserberger, a junior. 15, Hannah Wasserberger with the serve. And it looks out, and it is out. I was correct. As Maddie Peterson checks in for the Mustangs. Bree Lovell will take a breather. And then McKimmie and Hegg will switch out for the libero sub. So Maddie Peterson getting a little bit of action right now. Maddie Moore into the net. Point Crawford. Try and learn some of these ladies from Crawford here. Kyla Vogel, a 5'2" sophomore, number 4 on the floor for Crawford as McKimmey tried to go down the line, and she is wide. Point Crawford. This is Morgan Jones, the senior. Maddie Peterson, nicely done as McKimmey tried to hit but got dug out. Back row to Bramer. Bramer to Maddie Peterson. Peterson with the set this time, and give McKimmey the kill. How about that? Well done by Peterson to McKimmey. Berry will let it rip. Dug out nicely by Reagan Schultz. Bramer had to tip it, but the Mustangs are there for the tip back. And that time, Bramer, out of position, off balance, was unable to get it across the net. Point for Crawford. Sorry about my camera work there. I was off a little bit. Mustangs catch a break there. Bramer sent the free ball into the corner, and Crawford unable to handle it. Maddie Peterson on the dig, just didn't quite get the length on it she needed. As Bree Lovell will check back in for Peterson. Looks like the warm-ups are coming off of Haley Johnson too, the freshman. Probably going to see Johnson a little bit. Maddie Peterson is going to get some action here. Also, McKinley Grover will also get some action, I'm sure. Let's scoot over here. 2 freshmen on the Mustang varsity roster. McKimmey and down. AJ McKimmey. How about that? Off the right arm of McKimmey. Just inside the line. Here comes Haley Johnson in for Jayla Bramer, the freshman for the senior, as Haley's going to get a chance for some action here. 23-10, Mustangs up 13. Pretty comfortable right now in the first set. Ho! And give Lovell the ace as she just tickled the net. Tough luck for the Rams there, as that one was pretty much unable to be returned, as the Mustang faithful make a little noise. Stomp their feet and shake your camera a little bit. And again, another ace for Key Lovell. She finishes the set with 4 kills and 2 aces. So after one set here, Mustangs take a 1-0 lead.
Run with us on a John Deere 3E Series tractor and add an attachment or 2, because it's time to turn this land and everything on it, as far as the eye can see, into your land. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Welcome back to the Gordon-Rushville Volleyball Invite. Scott Bedrowski with you on the Journal-Star. You just watched set 1. The Mustangs took down the Rams 25-10. The senior, Key Lovell, had 4 kills and 2 aces. She was followed up by Maddie Moore with 2 kills, AJ McKimmey with 2 kills, and Jayla Bramer with 2. Bree Lovell had a kill, and so did Reagan Schultz. So Schultz added a kill. Schultz also added an ace along with McKimmey. So a very good set for the Mustangs as they look to take set 2 here and the sweep. Like I mentioned before, we're going to do 3 games in a row here. We're doing this one, Gordon-Rushville Crawford. Then we're going to jump into a little bit of Hay Springs volleyball. We're going to cover Hay Springs and Hemingford. They've got the game. I believe it's game number 7, if I remember right. This is game 6. So we'll cover game 6, which is the one you're watching. Cover game 7, which is Hay Springs and Hemingford. And then we'll cover game number 8, which is Gordon-Rushville taking on Kimball. So 3 volleyball matches for you today. 2 Mustangs, 1 Hawks. Excited to have Hay Springs in the gym here, and always excited to call a game for our friends over there in Sheridan County. I know they dropped a tough one on the gridiron last night in 6-man over in Hay Springs against Arthur County. I don't remember the exact score, but what was even cooler was the tribute they paid. What was 9/11 yesterday, and the Hay Spring Hawks had their salute to the troops during their football game, which is, I saw the pictures, which is always pretty darn cool. So Natalie Berry will lead it off for Crawford as that one is dug out by Moore, but free ball back for the Mustangs here. Schultz, a little strong on the set. Out of bounds, point for Crawford. Barry picks the ace up as Bramer dug it, but nobody was home. 2-0 Crawford. Lovell. Key took a little bit off that one, gave him the old changeup and dropped it in. Point Gordon-Rushville now 2-1 as Schultz will go back to serve. Into the net. So a little sloppy here for the Mustangs to start. Bree Lovell dug that one, but actually made it over the net. Just got out of bounds there for another ace for Crawford. Crawford really serving the ball well here in the second set. Schultz to McKimmey, and McKimmey sends it down. AJ with her 3rd kill of the match. That was number 11. That's the Dally Anders. Serving. That's not right, is it? I'll have to check my roster again there. Dug out nicely by Libero. And that one goes down off the right hand of Carly Lemon. The libero is wearing 0. I thought she was wearing 11. But 0 is not on the roster, so I don't know who the libero is. They don't have the libero jersey on there. McKimmey sends it down. AJ McKimmey gets her 4th kill of the match. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back into it now. I was confused by the libero. I don't have her on my roster, but number 11 for Crawford is Dolly Anders. So. Barry swings over and covers that one from Bramer. That one goes right to Key. Tip into the corner and down. Reagan Schultz. The underclassmen starting to show a little bit of that vision on the tips. It's going to be exciting to watch her grow and develop this year. She's getting her first substantial varsity action this year, along with the young lady doing the serving on this one, AJ McKimmey. But the Mustangs sure have quite a few seniors, so they're going to need to replace some next year, and McKimmey and Schultz are going to be imperative of that. Speaking of imperative, Brenna Hegg checks in too. Brenna will be a big part of that team next year. miss hit by Lovell, give the ace to the Rams. The Rams picking up quite a few points via the ace this set. That might be 3 or maybe even 4 for Crawford. Mustangs not even making them work for it. That one goes low, point for the Mustangs. Bramer with a really tough serve, but handled by Crawford nicely. Schultz dug out by the Rams. How about that? Hope you saw that at home. That was a beautiful defense by Crawford. And Bree gets blocked. Crawford with the momentum, and Coach Trimble Campbell is going to take timeout. So here we go, second set. Mustangs up 1-0 so far, but the Rams ahead 8-5. Fuel Grill would like to wish the best of luck to all the Gordon-Rushville student athletes playing sports this fall. Whether it's before or after the game, Fuel Grill has all your needs covered for a night out, from delicious options on the menu or your favorite cold beverage. Family owned since 1932, Strong Insurance is your independent insurance agency offering you many forms of insurance. We don't work for one insurance company, we work for you. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon or give Ben a call at 282-0560. Kreitman Trucking is a proud supporter of the Mustangs on the court, on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. Like anything in life, hard work and dedication ends in success. Good luck tonight, Mustangs, or this afternoon, I should say. Crawford up 8-5 on the Mustangs here. Reserve here. Schultz hits it, covered by Crawford. And that one's going to go out of bounds to the Mustangs. Point Gordon-Rushville as Bree Lovell jumped up for that one. And got the point for the Mustangs here. Lovell, nice serve again. A good downward angle. Barry into the net. Point Gordon-Rushville now. Mustangs within 1. Bree mishit that one. Schultz into the net. Mustangs down 10-7. Maddie Peterson checks in for Reagan Schultz here as Crawford pushes their lead to 3. Brenna Haig, nice dig. Lovell will let it rip and down. Key Lovell, the senior, steps up when the Mustangs need a point. That's her 6th kill of the match. Jayla Bramer, the leading hitter for the Mustangs, only has 2 kills so far, but her teammates, Key Lovell and A.J. McKimmey, picking it up with 10 kills between the two of them. Free ball in the middle. Bramer, nice cover. Maddie Peterson able to get it up. Mustangs get it across. Block at the net by Lovell and McKimmey. A.J. sends it over on the set from Peterson, but covered by the Rams. Barry cross court, tip, covered by Lovell. Key's going to wind up. Key into the middle, dug out by Crawford. Down the line and good. Nice hit from the libero. Barry. Peterson, Maddie Peterson just about got it to go, but dug out nicely by Barry. McKimmey goes back row, covered by Crawford. And that's going to be 4 hits on Crawford, unable to get it across, so the Mustangs get the point. Maddie Peterson checks out, and Reagan Schultz will serve. Schultz is served, dug out by Barry. Crawford winds up but blocked at the net by McKimmey and Bramer. Jayla's going to let it rip, but dug out by Barry. And they're able to send it down. Good play there from Crawford. What a dig by Barry. Bramer really... Nope, something happened there. Point for the Mustangs. So Schultz is still serving. I don't know what happened there, but point for the Mustangs. Rudloff uncorked a pretty tough one there, but Moore dug it out. Bramer tried to poke it across, and it goes in the net. Still a really good play by the Mustangs, just bad luck. Bramer had that. Just missed it. Wow, that's a nice serve. Anders just sneaks it in there. Miss hit that time by Anders, so Mustangs get the point. Lovell to serve. And Crawford is able to get it through the block and down. That was Carly, who gets the kill for Crawford. So 14-11 now, still a 3-point lead for Crawford. And Maddie Moore has to go through her hands. So give an ace to the libero from Crawford. I don't want to speculate who it is. I wish they don't have the libero jersey on here, but it could be Taylon Clark, the senior. Mustangs dodge a bullet there. Bramer with the little roll, but dug out by Crawford. Here comes Rudloff into the net and down. I don't know if she ever got that one over the net. Point for the Mustangs. Mustangs got to make a run here. Running out of time. Down 3 as we slowly approach 25. Remember, best of 3, so the Mustangs win this one. They take the match. And unable to get that one across is Crawford, so Mustangs get one back. Bree Lovell that time kind of unorthodox, but she got it to go. We'll give Lovell the kill, her second kill of the match. Timeout. I think it's Crawford. 14-15. The certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan PC wishes good luck to the Mustangs. Visit with CPAs Sarah Rickgarn or Mike Coombs or any of the professional staff at 216 South Main in Gordon. Or call 282-0842 for all your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. Go Mustangs. Does your vehicle need some love? How about your lawn? Swing by Signs in Millburn and Rushville, where 2 trained technicians are ready to work on your car today. And while they work, check out the one remaining brand new bad boy mower in stock. 327-2472. So here we go. It'll be McKimmy's serve, and she's over here. And there's AJ. Mustangs down 1. I realize my Rams is red. It needs to be orange on your scoreboard. But just going to have to happen. How did Jayla Bramer keep that in? But she did. Bramer is able to sneak it inside the antenna. Mustangs save the point. Let's see if they can get it back here on the volley. Back row set and down. Nobody home. So the save by Bramer ended up resulting in a point for the Mustangs. McKimmey still on the serve. Good serve from AJ, dug out nice by Barry. Maddie Moore into the net. I don't think it got over. Point for Crawford. There we go. We got the Rams a little more orangey. And that one's going to be an error. Serve never made it across. Mustangs get it back. Now Jayla Bramer will go back to serve. Let's see if Jayla can get going here with some aces. Bramer dug out nicely by Crawford. Into the net. Mustangs take, I believe, the first lead they've had this entire set. 17-16. Looking to make a push here to pick up the win over what's been a pesky Crawford Rams team. Nice dig. And then Barry sends it down. What I'm impressed with Crawford is how well they dig the volleyball. They are all over that back row, no matter who's back there, whether it's Barry or the libero or any of those young ladies. They really put their nose in there and get the ball up. Bree sends it across, does it again. Almost drops in there, dug out nicely by Crawford. Back corner to Haig. She gets it. Bree's gonna do a little runner again. And both young ladies weren't sure who was gonna go for it between Barry and Jones. Mustangs pick up the point. Bree Lovell back to serve for the Mustangs. Morgan Jones to Bramer. Schultz with the set. Maddie Moore in the middle. And Moore gets it to go down. Maddie Moore picks the kill up. Mustangs with a 2-point lead now, which seems like a pretty big lead for this set. Crawford and Gordon-Rushville have been tight the whole way. And that's not going to make it across. Point for the Mustangs. Mustangs up 3 now, racing to 25, trying to get that 6th win of the year. Lovell on the line. Berry winds up and sends it down. Natalie Berry, a little bit of a hot hand off the left there. Bramer tried the tip, didn't go. Mustangs is going to send a little bit of a free ball over. Dug out by Jones. Barry's going to wind up and there you can see Maddie Moore was in the net. So the hit was long, but Moore was in the net. Point to Crawford now. 1-point set right here. 2019, Morgan Jones serving. And she took out the driver on that one, needed the wedge. And that one's too long. Here's Maddie. Couldn't see Maddie behind my laptop. Key Lovell winds up and sends it down. Lovell with beautiful placement. The senior reaching that bag of tricks. A lot of experience there. Goes over the block into the corner. Moore on the serve. Back to Maddie in the back row. She digs it. And Key winds up again, but dug out nicely by, and then a swing and a miss by the two Crawford players. Point for the Mustangs. Oh my gosh, what a play by Key Lovell. The pancake. Gets it up and the Mustangs save it. Mustangs chance to score right here. Lovell's gonna try and finish it. Lovell into Barry. Barry with the nice dig. Tip back row to Moore. Schultz into the net. Lovell's gonna try again. Key dug out nicely by Crawford again. And that one's gonna go down. Point for Crawford on the nice back row hit by the libero. Bree Lovell sold out for it, but unable to get there. Natalie Berry. Short into the net. Not what she wanted right there. As it's now match point for the Mustangs, 24-20. Mustang faithful stomping their feet, clapping their hands. Looking for that third win of the day in the tournament. Blocked at the net. Big block by McKimmie and Lovell. Again, that one didn't get over the net. Mustangs take set two, 25-20, and take the match 2-0. Okay, Mustangs improved to 6-3 on the year. Crawford back to 4-4. And coming up next, we have the Hemingford Bobcats and the Hay Springs Hawks. We're going to broadcast a little bit of Hay Springs volleyball here. I'm going to send you guys a little commercial break and get to know the Hay Springs roster. And we'll talk about them when we come back.
People know Aflac, but not when to use it.
Do I use Aflac when the kids get slime in the plumbing?
Nope. That's homeowners insurance.
Slime in my motorcycle.
No. That's motorcycle insurance.
Slime everywhere?
Oh, no. There's no insurance for that.
Do they help when I have bills health insurance doesn't cover?
Yeah, that's it. Gross, guys. Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at aflac.com.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success.
With the dawn of every new day come countless new demands. At New Holland, we know the value of reliable planting. That's why our P-Series air carts and drills give you precise control over your seeding, increasing accuracy and yield. When it comes time to harvest, the CR Series Combine offers superior quality, minimal grain loss, and increased visibility. Challenges will vary from day to day, but your answers to them won't. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success.
Want to welcome everybody back to the Gordon-Rushville Volleyball Invitational. Scott Bedrowski with you here still. We're going to do a little something different here. Feature our neighbors in Sheridan County, the Hay Springs Hawks, as they take on the Hemingford Bobcats. Hay Springs came into this day with a 4-1 record. They beat Crawford earlier this morning and then lost a tough one to Gordon-Rushville. So Hay Springs with a 5-2 record. Their 2 losses this year, of course, Gordon-Rushville and Garden County. They took care of Cody Kilgore earlier this year. Crawford, this Hemingford team, Sandhills Valley, which is Stapleton area, Stapleton, Nebraska. And, of course, Crawford this morning. Hemingford comes in with a 1-8 record. They won their first match of the year. I actually saw it at the Hemingford Tri. They beat Kimball. Have lost 8 straight since then. 2 to the Mustangs and 1 to Hay Springs here. So a team that the Mustangs and the Hawks are familiar with is Hemingford. Hemingford did not win a match last year. I believe they went 0-30 some. So the win against Kimball, definitely rebuilding this program. Going to take on a scrappy Hay Springs Hawks team as we get action underway here. First set, best of 3. I'll try and learn some of these ladies' names. That one goes down. That was Jaden Anderson, the senior who hit it across. But Hemingford unable to get it back across as Josie Varvel serves. And that's down for Hemingford. 1-1. Looks like Bailey Shearbarth is in the front line there, along with Jaden Anderson. Varvel that we just mentioned. Samantha Tooth is also out there. Riley Wolken, as that serve goes into the net, point for Hay Springs. And then my last one is number 7, which is Mia Skinner. That'll send back Shearbarth to serve. Shearbarth, a senior for Hay Springs. And she'll get the ace as that one goes off the Bobcat defender and will be a point for Hay Springs, now at 3-1. Like I said, Hay Springs 5-2 on the year, looking for that 6th win, much like the Mustangs. And Hay Springs has got this match and then another one later on. They've got a chance to get up to 7 wins today, which is awesome for that program on the west side of Sheridan County. Hemingford does a nice job to get that one up. Tooth hits that one, and it's going to go down. As that wasn't Tooth, that was Anderson. Sorry, Jaden Anderson gets the kill. 4-1 now for Hay Springs. And give the ace to Shearbarth. Good job by Hemingford to save it off the divider. Tooth into the net. Point Hemingford. Back to serve is Emma Roberts. That one goes deep out of bounds. Point for Hay Springs. Anderson back to serve. And that one goes in for Hemingford. That was 16. Allison Turek. Avery Davies checks in. That one comes off the right hand of Wolken, out of bounds. So Hemingford, 6-4, Haysprings lead. Quick tip and down. Varvel, the little slip, drops it in for a point for Haysprings. 7-4 now. Varvel sends it across on a free ball. Got a pretty good volley going right here. And Varvel will end it. And it ends for a point for the Hawks. Pretty good volleyball being played right here. Good tip there. And down. I think that was Skinner. Mia Skinner. Just a sophomore for Haysprings. And nice job there by the Bobcats. That was Elizabeth Mayer. Elizabeth Mayer sends it down. And Varvel will get the kill there. She sends it off the net and down. Haysprings up 4 now, 10-6. Tip dug out by Hemingford. And point will go to the Bobcats. And that one sneaks out of bounds. Varvel back to serve for Haysprings. Two full set, that's Anderson. Jaden Anderson gets partially blocked, dug out by Hemingford. Skinner to Varvel to Toof. Toof dug out by the Hemingford libero. Skinner is going to send it up into the rafters. Oh my, they saved that. Can they get it across? They can. What a job by Varvel and Anderson. And a miss hit there, and going to be a point for Hemingford. That one goes into the net. Somewhere along the line, I got my score messed up. Shearbarth back to serve for Hay Springs. Senior. Varvel dug it out. 2 for the set, back to Varvel. Anderson in the block, but then tipped back over and tipped right back. Hemingford playing well. Big serve there off Hemingford's young lady, but it goes out of bounds. 14-9 now. Hay Springs with a 5-point lead. And that one's into the net. $15-10 now. And Hay Springs will get the kill there. Hay Springs picks up another point. Timeout for Hemingford.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success.
Back here at the Gordon-Rushville Invitational, we're watching Hay Springs and Hemingford in a good volleyball match right here. Hay Springs hold the edge right now, 17-10. With Samantha Toof back to serve. And Hay Springs reached over the net, so it'll be a point for Hemingford. Collision there, but Hay Springs recovers. Oh my. Hopefully everybody's okay. As that one hit the line, point for Hemingford. (19-11) now. Hay Springs up 8. Very comfortable here as we near the end of the first set. Looking to pick up The first of what they will need 2 set wins. Oh my, good save there by Hemingford, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Hawks. Varvell into the back row, dug out nicely by Hemingford. Roll shot to the back, covered by Haysprings. Shearbarth lets it rip. And it's going to work. Point for the Hawks. Into the net. Haysprings inching closer to the first set win. Like I mentioned before, Haysprings 5-2 on the year. Really having a great season under Coach Lisa Merritt. Getting a chance to watch them play a little volleyball here at the Gordon-Rushville Invitational. I know that Haysprings is on the schedule later in the year. I don't know if, I thought it was just C and JV. Be a timeout here for Hemingford. I'll have to check the schedule again. I'm pretty sure it was C and JV, so this will be the only time we see Haysprings. (23-11). Of course, we watched the Mustangs take down the Crawford Rams in the first game of our broadcast. And then we're watching Haysprings and Hemingford. We'll be back after this one with Gordon-Rushville and Kimball. So 2 Gordon-Rushville games, 1 Haysprings games today. Big thanks to our partner sponsors on your screen right there. And that one's going to fall down for a Hemingford point. Haysprings still in control. As the Hemingford young lady hit the official's ladder, that's kind of scary. Skinner with the serve. Good tip across by Hemingford there, but covered by Haysprings, but that one wasn't. Hemingford will pick the point up. Point Hemingford there. Set point still waiting. Good dig by Varvell. She'll try to finish it, and she does. And that'll end the first set. Haysprings takes, nope, just kidding. My scoreboard's incorrect. That is my problem. I had 24, it was 23. Here we go. And that'll end it. I apologize. A little premature on my call there. So Haysprings takes set 1 from the Hemingford Bombcats, 25-15. We'll be back right after this with the second set.
When the field is your office, you never get tired of going to work. Cut, rake, bale, repeat. New Holland offers the power and versatility to get through the day. From small squares to large squares and everything in between, New Holland has you covered. Visit your local dealer today to find out more. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Back here, Gordon-Rushville High School, Sheridan County Journal-Star live YouTube stream. Scott Podrowski with you at the Gordon-Rushville Invite as we are watching the Hawks and the Bobcats play here. Okay, Hawks will fit on my scoreboard. There we go. Hawks are up 1-0. Of course, it's triangular rules with it being a tournament. You just got to win 2, best 2 out of 3. So Hay Springs is looking to get their 6th win of the year and the sweep of Hemingford if they can come up with a win in this set. Give me a second here. I'm trying to look up the cross-country results. Looks like Tyra American Horse got 8th place in the 5,000 meters varsity at Shadron today. She ran a 23:20.77. Looks like Gordon-Rushville got 5th place. Shadron took 1st, Sydney took 2nd, Gearing, Scottsbluff, and then Gordon-Rushville. And not far behind her in 19th place was Brenna Bostock with a 24:50 flat. So good job to the ladies. I'll look up the boys here in a second when I get a free minute as Varvel will dig. Toof to Anderson. Anderson, a little pop hit over, covered by Hemingford. And that one sails out of bounds, be a point for Hemingford. And I believe that was Anderson who will pick up the kill. Shearbarth back to serve. Into the net, point Hay Springs, 2-1 now. There's a lot of runners who ran in this cross-country meet. And that'll go down, point for Hay Springs. Looks like Jace Friesman finished in 17th place, 19:41.17. Another point for Hay Springs here. They go 4-1. And Shearbarth hits into the net. And that one goes down for Hemingford. Looks like Sage Krebs was the next Gordon-Rushville runner in. He was in 44th place with a 22:39.68. And that one is mishit by Hemingford. Anderson with the ace. Jaden Anderson sneaks it in there. The senior helping her team out to a 6-3 lead here in the second set. And how about that? She took out the old pitching wedge and bounced one off the line back there. That's going to go down. give Riley Wolkin the kill. Wolkin, a senior. Hemingford sends the ball across. Into the middle, Skinner will send a free ball over to Hemingford. Two hits on Hemingford. And that one's into the net. Another point for Hay Springs. 10-3 now in the second set. Timeout for Hemingford. We'll be right back with more action after this.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success.
(10-3) here. Hay Springs up on Hemingford as Jaden Anderson is serving for the Hawks. And they're able to get in, and that might have been Skinner with the hit and the kill. Anderson will head back. Covered by Hemingford. Scramble for the ball. Free ball coming across. Not going to make it. Point to Hay Springs now up 8, 12-3. Hay Springs trying to cruise to their 6th win of the year. Second win today here at the Invite. Only loss they have comes to the Mustangs. That one hits the antenna. Be a point for Hay Springs. They've got a sub coming in here. Looks like Molly Spicer is going to check in, number 10 for Hay Springs. She'll give Shearbarth the breather. Hay Springs has ran with the same 6, except for now. It's the first time we've had a sub. That was tipped. So a point to Hay Springs as it goes off the Hemingford defender. Skinner into the net, point for Hemingford. Toof digs it out. Spicer with the set, and then Toof will send the free ball over. Hemingford will set up their offense. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Good idea there by Hemingford, but sails wide. Point to Hay Springs now. Hay Springs up 11 comfortably. Looking to cruise that 6th win. One more match to go today here. I lost my schedule. I put it somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but it's here somewhere. We got a shoe malfunction. We got the shoe tied, ready to go for Hemingford. Oh, Hemingford scrambles, but they won't get there. Point to the Hawks. Haysprings now really flexing the muscles. We got one of the players slid into the scorer's table and knocked it off. All sorts of exciting things going on. Mr. Mills is going to go take a look and see if he can get that figured out. The hazards of being at the scorer's table, I suppose. Free ball coming across for Haysprings. 2 full set to Varvel. Varvel with the roll, covered by Hemingford. Another free ball coming. Spicer, Tooth, Varvel into the block and down for Hemingford. Point for the Bobcats, just their 5th point. And once again, I've missed a point here somehow. You know, I'm not the best at keeping score. Luckily, there's an official scoreboard. Down 18-4 is correct, 18-4. Haysprings still up big. Not much change in that regard. So we're checking on something again at the scorer's table there on the left side of your screen. So if you're just tuning in or you're jumping in, you're wondering, where's Gordon-Rushville at? Well, we're doing the tournament here. Oh, I was right. Ha! It is 17-5. I'm not losing my mind. Okay, 17-5 is the score. Let's change it again. Free ball coming across by Tooth into the net. Point for Hemingford. And then after this, we will be doing Gordon-Rushville again as they take on Kimball. So that'll be next. The Mustangs will be in action. Nice dig, but unable to get that up. That was Laney Smith. Laney Smith diving for that one. Good effort there by the junior. Had a little delay here. Varvel sends it in, covered nicely. Hemingford making a little run right here. Down 9. Haysprings going to take a timeout. So 17-8 here. Haysprings up 1-0 against Hemingford. We'll be back after this.
We're honored to have you on campus for the official visit.
Coach Saban, how is Aflac's program different from health insurance?
Well, Aflac gives you money directly for things health insurance doesn't cover. We put together a little highlight reel for you. Here's Aflac helping you with your deductible, co-pays, out-of-pocket cost.
You look good paying bills.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at Aflac.com.
And right back to the action. Quick timeout there. Avery Davies will serve. Skinner lets it fly, but long. Point for Hemingford now, 17-9. Hemingford scored 5 in a row. Big hit from from Haysprings there. Molly Spicer. And Shearbar sends it cross court. Hemingford unable to cover. Point to the Hawks. And give the ace to Riley Wolkin, the senior. Picks the ace up. And Hemingford's going to take a timeout. Wolken with the serve. And that one just misses the corner from the Hemingford young lady. Two hits on Hay Springs, point to Hemingford. As Kimball gets ready over there behind the Hay Springs bench, getting ready for a matchup with the Mustangs. It'll be the second time that Kimball and Gordon-Rushville played this year. 2-foot little roller covered by Hemingford. Back set and the push into the corner, point for Hemingford. The Mustangs swept the Longhorns 2-0 in the Hemingford try. That was their first match of the year, was against Kimball. We'll take a look at the Kimball's Longhorns games since then. I haven't checked their schedule out since that first day. And that one's going to go back down for a block as Hemingford, number 7, was waiting for it. That's Cambry Walker. Walker, a sophomore. Skinner, nice dig. Saved by Hemingford. Shearbarth into the block, and then it's tipped up, and it'll go down for Shearbarth. The senior picks up the kill. Hay Springs now still sitting comfortably. Hemingford has played a lot better here in the latter half of the second set, but not well enough to really close much of the gap here. Still down 10. And that's down. Good hit from Hemingford. Ace for Hemingford. Allison Turek. Hay Springs unable to get that in bounds. All of a sudden, Hemingford's down 7. Can they come all the way back? And give Turek another ace. Turek too strong with that one though, so Hay Springs inches within 2 now of picking up their 6th win of the year. They'll send Josie Varvel back there. Varvel serves, but Shearbarth has it go off the side of her hands, out of bounds. Point for Hemingford. Elizabeth Mayer back to serve for Hemingford. Mayer sends it in the middle. Skinner, Varvel with the tip, and down. Good play there by Varvel. She gets that one to fall. Hay Springs within 1 now of taking the match. That one's out of bounds, so Hemingford's still alive now. And down, that'll be it. Hay Springs is going to improve to 6-2 on the year. Hemingford to 1-9. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and supporting Hay Springs Hawks Volleyball 2. We will be back after the warm-up. We're going to stay live. I'm not going anywhere. And we'll have your Gordon-Rushville Mustangs taking on the Kimball Longhorns. So stick with us. We'll have our third game of the day coming up after this.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success.
We're honored to have you on campus for the official visit.
Coach Saban, how is Aflac's program different from health insurance?
Well, Aflac gives you money directly for things health insurance doesn't cover. We put together a little highlight reel for you. Here's Aflac helping you with your deductible, co-pays, out-of-pocket cost.
You look good paying bills.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at aflac.com.
You don't have an off season. Neither do we.
With the dawn of every new day come countless new demands. At New Holland, we know the value of reliable planting. That's why our P-Series air carts and drills give you precise control over your seeding, increasing accuracy and yield. When it comes time to harvest, the CR Series Combine offers superior quality, minimal grain loss, and increased visibility. Challenges will vary from day to day, but your answers to them won't. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Welcome back for the final game of the broadcast here from the Gordon-Rushville Volleyball Invite on the Sheridan County Journal-Star live YouTube stream. Scott Podrowski with you. The Mustangs taking on the Kimball Longhorns, and I got caught up looking at cross-country stuff, and I didn't check Kimball's record. Give me 1 second here. Let me pull this up. I know that Kimball lost to Gordon-Rushville and lost to Hemingford to start the season. Oh, come on now. Is Kimball not even on max preps? Here they are. Okay, as we get ready to start here. Kimball's 0-8 going into this tournament. And I believe they took care of Hemingford for their first win of the year. And here comes Reagan Schultz. There she is, right over there. Mustangs 3-0 today, 6-3 on the year, looking for that 7th win right here. Lovell, hard hit, dug out nicely by Kimball. Tip into the net and never made it across. Point for the Mustangs, 1-0 now. A little bit of a student section now. A few of the football players have made their way in, along with the smattering of other students. About 12 or 15 of them down there. Tough on a Saturday afternoon as that one goes in the net. Point Gordon-Rushville. A little bit harder on a Saturday afternoon. A lot of stuff going on. Schultz had to go outside of her hand, but it made it across. Dug out nicely by Maddie Moore. Bramer's going to wind up. Bramer got it to go that time. Jayla Bramer, her first kill. Try and keep track of kills and aces for you again here. Oh, Reagan's right there. There she is. There you go, Reagan. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. Point to Kimball. 3-1 now as Kimball will take over on the serve. Bramer sends it down. Well executed by the Mustangs there. Get my roster ready here for Kimball so I can shout out a few of these young ladies. That was Megan Spicer who was serving last time for and that's going to be Key Lovell with the ace. Another ace for Lovell. 2 in a row, timeout from Jerry Ferguson. Ferguson's going to talk it over with the Longhorns. Bagan Propane is your local and family-owned propane supplier. They are proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and our area youth. Contact Bagan Propane at 360-3579 with any questions you have about how they can help with your propane needs. Grocery Mart, your locally owned hometown grocery store, is proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustang volleyball team. Stop down today to pick up all your grocery needs, including fresh meats and produce. Grocery Mart is open 7 days a week at 228 North Main Street in Gordon. I'll be honest, I had to do the normal job this morning, and we did the rodeo last night, which was a lot of fun. It was a really, really cool event there at the fairgrounds, and I got home a little late and had to get up super early and go to work. Starting to feel it. I sat down too long. Bramer, off-balance hit, dug out by Spicer. And there's the block. McKimmey and Bramer. Return to sender, please. Not enough postage. Point for the Mustangs. 7-1. Lovell still on the serve for the Mustangs. The senior got a couple of aces. Spicer will set. Little roll shot dug out nicely by Bree Lovell. Bramer's going to wind up and send it down. Jayla Bramer, she only had 2 kills in the first win, the first win I saw today, the first match we broadcasted. But Bramer here in the first 8 points has got 3 plus a stuff block with McKimmey. So Bramer a little more aggressive than she was last match. Reagan Schultz never really saw that one. That one must have got shielded, and she wasn't quite ready for it. So give the kill to the Longhorns. Kimball, how about that? Coming all the way up here. It's a long drive, but for Coach Ferguson, you know. For Coach Ferguson, it's worth it, I suppose. You get 4 matches in one day. We get some pretty good competition up here. And I know Kimball has come to the invite the past few years, so probably look forward to the invite. Bramer is going to let it rip, but Spicer's waiting for it. And we might have 2 hits there. It will be. Bramer won't get the kill, but her hit caused it. We got a flat tire here, aka an untied shoe. The Longhorn young lady has got it tied up. McKimmey with the serve. Nice up by the Mustangs there. Bramer lets it rip and down. Jayla Bramer on fire right now. She is taking over this set. And McKimmey still at the line. Bramer into the block, maybe didn't even go across. Point for Kimball. Not a huge crowd watching today, but I do appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, supporting the Mustangs and the Journal-Star. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday night here as the Crawford Rams come back. Brenna Haig wasn't quite sure about it, had to go off her hands. It'll be an ace for Kimball. That one sails out of bounds. Jayla Bramer lets it rip, and that one's out of bounds. Maddie Moore sends it through. A little unorthodox set. Unorthodox set and the finish by Moore. Well done by the senior. Lovell sends it over. Dug out, but we'll give Key the kill there. Key led the Mustangs with 7 kills last match. That's her first. She's got 2 aces though. Her sister Bree serving. Bree with a nice serve there. And it's down. Into the net, point for the Mustangs now, 15-6. Timeout, Coach Ferguson. Family owned since 1932, Strong Insurance is your independent insurance agency offering you many forms of insurance. We don't work for any one insurance company. We work for you. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon or give Ben a call at 282-0560. Grocery Mart, your locally owned hometown grocery store, is proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustang volleyball team. Stop down today to pick up all your grocery needs, including fresh meats and produce. Grocery Mart is open 7 days a week at 228 North Main Street in Gordon. The First National Bank of Gordon is a proud Main Street lender celebrating over 125 years of service and commitment to our community. With all decisions being made locally, stop in for all your residential, commercial, and ag loan needs. Go Mustangs. Bree Lovell still serving for the Mustangs. Spicer lets it rip, but too far. Point Mustangs. 16-6 now. Mustangs up 10. Mustangs looking for the clean sweep. All 4 matches today could be wins for the Mustangs, as they've already beaten Hemingford. They've beaten Crawford and Hay Springs. Looking to pick up the 4th one here. Reagan Schultz, nice dig. Maddie Moore into the corner and down. Maddie Moore picks the kill up. Nice vision by the senior as she sneaks it in there. And one of the Kimball Longhorns gets up a little gingerly, but she's going to stay in the game, tough it out. Bree Lovell still serving, 18-6 now. Give Lovell the ace. And Bree hits it in the net that time, so Kimball will take over. Maddie Moore sends it down. Boy, the Mustangs are firing all cylinders right now. Not much you can do to defend that when Mustangs get that quick hitter in there. It's tough to defend. Spicer, a little tip over and got it. Some wicked spin on that. But it worked for Kimball. 20-8 now. Schultz into the block. Mustangs cover though. Bramer deep in the corner. Mustangs will reset as Kimball will send it across. Bramer's waiting for it. Schultz with the bump set. Haley Johnson lets it rip, but covered. But out of bounds, so. Okay, so we've had a couple subs here. I wasn't paying attention, but Haley Johnson is in. Schultz will serve. McKinley Grover is in. So 2 freshmen on the floor right now for the Mustangs. Bramer lets it rip, covered nicely by Kimball. And that one's going to sneak in there for the kill for Kimball. That was, I believe, number 7, Tiana Steerwalt. Spicer into the net. So Haley Johnson will serve for GR. And Bramer will pick up the loose ball there and send it down. Bramer, her 5th kill. And Haley Johnson continues her service right here. Mustangs 3 away from the set. Maddie Moore into the corner. Kinley Grover will send it back across into the corner. Spicer tips Johnson, nice cover. Bramer all the way down. Jayla, just the right touch. Sends it in, her 6th kill in this set. Set point, Johnson. Kimball will get a chance to send one across. Covered nicely, level with the set. Spicer covers Schultz's tip. And that one's going to go in the net. Mustangs are going to take the first one 25-9. We'll be right back after this with some more Mustang volleyball action here at the Gordon-Rushville Invite.
People know Aflac, but not what they do. So we're answering their questions.
Aflac is auto insurance, right?
No.
Is it homeowner's insurance?
No.
Is it duck insurance?
Nope.
Do they pay me money directly when I get sick or injured?
Yeah! Aflac! You got it! You know Aflac. Boom! Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us at aflac.com.
Kreitman Trucking is a proud supporter of the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs on the court, on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. Like anything in life, hard work and dedication ends in success. Good luck tonight, Mustangs. Does your vehicle need some love? Swing by Sides in Milford and Rushville, where 2 trained technicians are ready to work on your car today. Call 327-2472. Mustangs will run the starting 6 back out. Lovell, Schultz, McKimmey, Bramer, and Moore. Megan Spicer, the lefty. Megan, of course, watched her in volleyball last year and in basketball now for 2 years. One of those young ladies you remember with the left-handed hit. You just don't see a lot of left-handers in volleyball. You know, I was surprised Bayard had 2 of them, both freshmen, so I guess get used to that. Mustangs with no lefty hitters on the varsity circuit at least. Schultz picks up the ace. That's her 2nd ace that we've seen on the broadcast today, but first of this match. Make it 2. Big hit there from Kimball. That was Steerwalt, 5'10" junior with the big hit. I can't keep score today. It's 3-1. McKimmey drops it in, covered up by Kimball. That one's going long, almost went out of the gym. And Key Level will go back to serve. We'll be back on the broadcast again, like I said, on Tuesday. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go over to Cody Kilgore this week. If that's this week or next week, I'll get that figured out. We'll post it on our Facebook page. And, of course, we've got the Bramer saved that one. I don't know how she didn't go underneath the net. Oh. Good volley right here. Mustangs scrapping. Bramer's going to tip. It's going to go down. Point for the Mustangs. They able to get it there. Sorry, I hit the camera. I apologize if I gave you a seasickness at home there. Motion sickness. Trying to knock my camera over, I guess, during that point. Mustangs up 5-1 now with Lovell on the serve. Into the net. Mustangs up 6-1. To be honest, the Longhorns not showing much fight right now. The body language is just not good. Let's see if the Mustangs can take advantage and smell blood in the water and put it away. Bree Lovell sends one to the back corner, covered nicely by Kimball, but unable to get it back across. So the hit from Lovell produced a point here. Timeout, Coach Ferguson. 7-1 Mustangs. The certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Loudson, Heiser, and Ryan PC wishes good luck to the Mustangs. Visit with CPAs Sarah Rickgarn or Mike Coombs or any of their professional staff at 216 South Main in Gordon. Or call 282-0842 for all your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. Go Mustangs. Stop in a True Value Gordon to save big at the stock-up sale. Get your grill on with deals on Weber grills and all your other outdoor essentials. Drop by and see Buck and the gang at 217 North Main Street in Gordon. Fuel Grill would like to wish the best of luck to all the Gordon-Rushville student-athletes playing sports this fall. Whether it's before or after the game, Fuel Grill has all your needs covered for a night out. From delicious options on the menu or your favorite cold beverage. Fuel Grill in Gordon. Into the net. Bree. Lovell sent one across her, covered nicely. That's unbelievable concentration by Megan Spicer because that thing hit the ceiling, came scorching down to her. 2 hits there. Point to the Mustangs. Emma Patterson checks in now. That one went out. Tried to go down the line, but out of bounds. Key still serving 10-1 now. All Mustangs. Mustangs continue the roll, 11-1. Another timeout for Coach Ferguson. Kreitman Trucking is a proud supporter of the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs on the court, on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. Like anything in life, hard work and dedication ends in success. Good luck tonight, Mustangs. The First National Bank of Gordon is a proud Main Street lender, celebrating over 125 years of service and commitment to our community. With all decisions being made locally, stop in for all your residential, commercial, and ag loan needs. Go Mustangs. GR trying to push their record to 7-3. Came into the afternoon or morning/afternoon 3-3. Have not lost a set in their tournament so far. 7-0 up till now. Trying to make that 8-0 with a clean sweep and take home the tournament championship at 4-0. In pretty good position to do that right now, up 10 against the Longhorns. Schultz into the corner, nobody home. It touches down for a point. Reagan has done that twice today on our broadcast. It's exciting to continue to watch her get better at the center position. Maddie Moore with a great dig. McKimmey into the block, but Lovell is there to back her up. Bramer's going to wind up. Jayla Bramer off Spicer and down. Point for the Mustangs. 13-1 now. Mustangs won the first set 25-9. This one's been all Mustangs. That one's down, point for Kimball. (14-2) now. And there's another Mustang point. McKimmey drops another serve in. And Maddie Moore sends it back down. Bramer. Got it on the line. Jayla Bramer with the running hit, and it just touches the back line. That's pretty impressive right there. And McKimmey sends it down. That one's down for Kimball. 18-3 now. And Coach Trimble Campbell's going to clear the bench. Maddie Moore's going to have a seat. McKimmey's going to have a seat. Bree and Key Lovell are going to have a seat. As Maddie Peterson, Haley Johnson, Kinley Grover, and Brenna Haig check in. Haley Johnson with a nice dig. McKinley Grover is going to let it rip and send it down. The freshman gets the kill. How about that? The great dig by Haley Johnson and the set and the hit by Grover. Point Mustangs. Hopefully we say that a lot here in the next 4 years. Bramer lets it rip, give the ace to Jayla. That's actually Bramer's first ace on our broadcast today. Mustangs up 17. Bramer really punishing Kimball. Here comes the free ball. Bramer's going to bump. Grover into the block. Johnson's there. Bramer with the set again. Maddie Peterson is going to hit for the two. 2 hits, point for Kimball. So Bramer getting a chance to set right now. Distributing it over to Peterson and Grover. Schultz sends it down. Reagan Schultz getting a chance to swing a little bit there. The normal setter picks up the kill. Off the set from Bramer. Nice serve by Peterson. Barely dug out by Kimball. Nice play by them. Here comes the ball across. Brenna Haig there. Bramer. And it's going to hit the floor as Nobody was home. Johnson into the net. Point Kimball. Great job there by Hegg, though. She really got her hands turned and got that ball into the middle just where she needed to be off the serve. And that one's going to go in the net. McKinley Grover about got hit in the face by that one. Just headed right at her. And Grover will head back to serve as McKimmey checks back in. Grover sends a nice serve over. Kimball handles. Spicer will set. The tip is covered by Bramer. Oh, Grover had that one get a little too deep on her. 2 hits on McKinley. Point for Kimball. So next broadcast will be Tuesday night. I believe Crawford's coming to town, so we'll have that broadcast for you. That'll be after JV, so probably like a 7 o'clock, I would say. Schultz will pick another kill up there. Probably about 7 o'clock on the start. I'll try and get it up and going about 10 minutes before, so that way you guys can check in. Make sure if you don't want to miss anything, you like, you subscribe, and you click the little bell, and it'll push notification to you when I go live. It's the best way to do it. Blocked. McKimmey, the solo stuff block. Point Mustangs. Mustangs up 24-7. As match point approaches. Tip, but Schultz is waiting for it. Johnson's going to set. McKimmey will send it down. Mustangs win. 25-7, an impressive match. 25-9, 25-7. The Kimball Longhorns fall to the Mustangs. Mustangs improve their record to 7-3, and they win their tournament with a 4-0 record. Did not lose a set. All right, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? That was fun. We'll be back in action Tuesday night as Crawford, who is here right now, they're up next, will come back and play a JV varsity doubleheader. We'll have all that action for you. We'll get the live broadcast started after the JV match. So that's it. Want to appreciate you guys for tuning in today on a Saturday afternoon. We'll be with you again Tuesday night. Once again, Scott Bedrowski